viewers. Thank you. Hey, welcome. Yet again, you're tuning in to the Diva J-Way, and today we're talking about how to look your best. And although we understand that beauty comes from within, it is also very, very important to maintain it on the outside. At the end of the day, perception is someone's reality, and if you're someone that has something great to offer, it's definitely important that you let nothing hold you back. And if you can learn today how to take care of yourself from the inside out, then you've got the lesson for the day. So, sitting next to me is Miss Katina.
Hello.
She is an esthetician.
Yes.
She's an expert at what she does.
Yes.
And so what do you do? So you can...
I change women's lives.
Oh. Well, you heard that.
They come to me, women come to me looking for a different look. They're looking to go out and present themselves to the world at their absolute best. Majority of the women come and get eyelash extensions. We all love to have beautiful eyes. Women spend tons and tons of money on mascara, which most times ends up disappointing them. But with eyelash extensions, you wake up done.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so how do you, I was looking at some of your pictures, it looks so natural.
Yeah.
That's the reason Katina's here. You all know me, I'm from Tampa, Florida. I love all my Florida people, represent the West Side. But, ladies, if you're going to apply authentic eyelashes, let's figure out how to do it right.
Yeah.
You do it, so you do it best.
First of all, I have to give all praises to God for the gift. Okay, but yes, lashes should look like eyelashes. They should never look like glue.
Okay.
And when a woman is batting her eyes, we've all seen the horrific look. When women look down and you see every color and everything they've worn. Well, I have a technique. Can't share it with you all. Don't want to steal it.
That's okay. That's okay.
Signature. But anyway, it's really important that the lashes look as natural as possible. And I really focus in on that. All of my clients come to me because of that. Because people are staring at them trying to really figure out if it's their lashes. And so it gets them a lot of attention. Some women, a little shine, it's a little unwanted attention. And most women, they love the attention. So, yes, natural is the way. You always want to look your best. You don't want to be known as the person with lashes. You want to be known as the woman with beautiful eyes. So, that's what I really focus on.
Okay, well, I know in addition to lashes, you also do body waxing.
I sure do.
Now, sidebar, I have done waxings before, different parts of your body, and I'm an advocate for it. So I wanted to bring Katina, who's again an expert at what she does, and really explain, okay, everybody's scared of waxing, particularly the Brazilian. Again, ladies, we're just going to be real about it. The Brazilian, it can be fearful. So how do you help your clients get through the action?
First of all, we're dealing with a very intimate part of the body, as well as the eyes are very intimate as well. You're on a person's face. But as far as the vagina, I mean, most women, the only person that's down there is either their gynecologist or their mate. So you really have to build a trust with the young lady that comes in and make them feel comfortable. You have to be relatable. I'm a woman too, so I understand their fear coming in to receive it for the first time. After the first time, ladies, there will be no fear because you'll know what to expect, and it's not as bad as you think it is. And once you get it done, you can absolutely never go back to the bushy look. Okay? We want to look natural in that area as well. As far as hygiene, it's really wonderful.
So what my question is, when you go to, I don't know if any of you have ever been, but when you go to your regular salons, and more than likely, not stereotyping, I'm not stereotyping, this my experience, it's a Korean person or someone of that descent that's doing it. And they spray on a numbing spray. Tell us about that.
Now, myself personally, I do not use numbing spray.
Okay.
Because it really doesn't work. It's really, ladies, a psychological thing to make you feel like you're going to be numb. But with the whole technique of being waxed, the harder the skin, the more comfortable it'll be. It's not going to be pain-free. That's just not going to happen. I know we all know we get our brows waxed. It's going to be a little sting, but it can definitely be made more comfortable for the young lady. Again, I never use the numbing spray. I talk with the woman. Actually, you all will help me do your waxing. It's not a one-person thing. We're involved. You feel involved. That way you know, when you're helping to hold your skin tight, you feel more sure that it's not going to hurt, because I'm going to explain everything to you. I'm explaining to you why it would hurt. I'm explaining to you why it's not going to hurt. I'm explaining to you why you need to hold it tight so it can be as less pain as possible. And when we're done, you're like, we're done already. So it can be made to be a really enjoyable experience if that's at all possible when you're removing hair from the body.
Okay. Well, I know a common concern that I find with many viewers and many of my friends is that the fear in it all. When you're a woman, you may or may not deal with razor bumps. Razor bumps is what I say. And so how do you recommend someone go about either treating if they already have them, or if they're doing waxing or even shaving? How can a woman maintain that so that it's nice? You don't want hairs and all of that.
What I would suggest before removing any hair in any type of way, that you do an exfoliant. You can either use a loafer bar, which you can pick up at any CVS or beauty supply store or any beauty place. Or you can, if you can't afford to do that, everyone has sugar in their cabinet. You can get you some sugar, you can mix it with your body wash, or you can mix it with olive oil or any type of oil. Everyone has some in their cabinet.
Tastes like candy.
Yes. And so, you can exfoliate yourself, which actually is going to help to remove the hair. It's going to make removing the hair a lot easier, because instead of the hair laying down, it's going to stand up. When that person applies the product, or you're using your razor, God forbid, because 9 times out of 10 you usually do end up with some type of bump, and aesthetically that's not very pretty, and also it's very uncomfortable, to sit around and twist because you have things going on down there in your vagina area.
Ladies, don't frown your faces. You know what she's talking about. Again, we're keeping it real.
Yes.
How to look your best.
Yes. And the reason that the ingrown, she said razor bumps, but I'm going to say ingrown hairs.
Okay, sorry.
The reason that happens is because on the vagina area, the hair grows in many different directions. For every woman, it's different. The majority of your hair can grow in one direction and just part of it another way. Some women have all different directions. And if you're not really sure of that direction that your hair is growing in, you're going to get bumps, because you have to go in the direction of the hair. That's really important. So don't even trouble yourself with it. Leave it to a professional. We know what to look for, so that you're not left with that uncomfortable situation.
And speaking of leaving it to a professional, where can they find you at? What's your website, your Facebook, your Twitter, all that?
Okay, my Facebook is See Your Destiny Facebook page, and that's spelled capital C, capital U, lowercase r, capital D for Destiny. And you'll find me there. You'll also find many photos there of my work of the eyelash extensions, and you will get to see how natural the lashes actually do look. You can also type in Katina eyelash extensions in any Google, any search.
How do you spell Katina?
Katina. And you type in eyelashes or eyelash extensions, and what will come up, it'll say short Eyelash. Click on that, and it'll have an array of pictures as well. Or you can go to my website, which is seeyourdestiny.com. You can find me on Twitter. That will be Miss Beauty Intellect. And you will also find more information about myself as well as photos, and you can follow me there.
Okay, now one question I really have before we wrap up about waxing. I've never gotten my armpits waxed. So
it's the easiest. It's the easiest. It's actually wonderful, because as we all know, when you shave, it leaves a dark mark.
Okay, yeah.
Also, it grows back really fast. So you have like a 5 o'clock shadow under your arms. It's where it's too short to shave again, and
You just gotta wait it out.
Yeah, you gotta kind of keep your arms down for a day or so no one sees that.
Real.
Whereas with the waxing, it's really not uncomfortable at all because the hair under your arms is so fine. It's just one.
Which one? Okay, honestly, which one hurts the worst? A Brazilian or armpit wax?
Oh, of course, the Brazilian.
Oh, really?
And I'm going to explain to you ladies why. I want to explain to you why, because in your vagina area there are many different nerves, and because it's so sensitive down there, of course you will feel the most sensitivity. Whereas with your underarms, it's not the same, and as well as the brow. But again, we can make it very comfortable. You know, not going to be pain free. I'm not going to tell you ladies any story, but it can be made to be a little bit more comfortable for you, and it is so worth it. Once you get it done one time, you cannot go back.
It is.
Look.
It is.
You just will not. As well as with eyelash extensions. Once you get them once, you'll never be able to go back to mascara.
I'm sorry. One more thing I wanted to add about Katina's services is that she comes to your house.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yes,
she
I
comes
am
to your house.
mobile, so you don't have to deal with traffic. You don't have to go out of your comfort zone. I bring everything to you. All you have to do is just be available. You'll lay down on my facial table, and you'll wake up a new woman. Because most women do go to sleep. That's how comfortable it is. So, yes, you'll wake up a new woman.
And just so you know, what we're going to be doing after you finish taping up here is we're going to be actually doing some demonstrations. I have women here who are professionals, recent Howard University graduates. And we're going to be really, testing out Idea's products, testing out Katina's services, and we're going to be recording it. Now, you may not see everything, but we will post what we record so that you can see it as well, and I'll keep you all posted as to when that will be up. So, again, we're going to take our 1-minute break, just like any other show. And when we come back, we're going to speak with Paige Taylor, who is a beauty consultant for Mary Kay. So, stay tuned. 1 minute. We'll be back.